Hello, my name is Cherie Page, and this is my certified therapeutic riding video. This is the lovely Miss Tango, and this is our lovely Miss Ashley, our rider for today. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and make a note that this extra orange cone is helping us designate where we are going to make our 20-meter circle around. And the poles that you see in the middle of the arena designate that this is our working area that we will stay inside during our pattern and during our warm up. So before we get on our horse, I did a tack check. Our saddle and our headstall are in good repair. Our saddle and saddle pad are not too forward and not too back. Our reins are securely attached. They run up nice and beautifully. Everything is in good working order. Our stirrups are facing the same way. And I will go ahead and do my initial tack check now at the sternum. Very lovely, not too tight, not too loose, so our saddle stays nice and secure as we go through our warm up and our pattern. So, and Miss Ashley has her PATH certified helmet. She has her jeans and she has her boots that have heels. So before we get started, Miss Ashley, what are some goals you would like to work on yourself today?
I would like to work on sitting back when we rope off,
Yes.
and also keeping my reins a little bit tighter
Mm-hmm.
because I tend to keep them loose.
Those are great, great goals to have. And for Tango, what would be some things you'd like Miss Tango to work on today?
I'd like to work on keeping her shoulders straight
Yes, keeping her straight.
and keeping her in the trot and not losing.
She loves to lope. Okay, all right. Miss Carrie, can you bring over our mounting block? And we're going to go ahead and mount. Before we mount, Ashley is an able bodied independent rider. So she will be mounting on her own. I will be on the off side with my hand in the stirrup, putting some pressure on so that when she does get on, our saddle stays nice and balanced and doesn't go to either side. So before we mount, we are going to make sure that when we quietly walk up those stairs, that we keep our reins nice and secure in our left hand, not too tight, but tight enough so that if she were to walk off, you could be able to hold her back and control her. We're going to put that left foot in that stirrup. We're going to take that right leg up and over her bum, making sure not to hit her bum, sitting down nice and quietly and slipping our foot into that stirrup. So go ahead and grab your reins and go ahead and show me a mount, nice safe mount. Step on up, and I have my hand in the stirrup, putting weight. Lovely. That was seamless. Very beautiful. Miss Carrie, if you could take the mounting block and close our gate, that would be wonderful. Thank you. We're all nice and safe inside. All right, Ashley, before we go ahead and get started, we're going to do a warm up, okay? The warm up is going to have pieces of the pattern. We will get a chance to practice all the different pieces so that when we get to our pattern, there's no surprises and we'll be able to execute it right on target, okay? So, we're going to ask Miss Tango to walk on. We do that with 4 cues. We're going to use our hands forward. We're going to look straight ahead, ask her to walk on with our voice. We're going to make sure our seat bones are nice and back and nice and centered. And we're going to give her a little bump. And don't be afraid if she's taking a little siesta, that you can give her a little extra bump and kind of wake her up because she's looking very happy right now. And when we walk off, we're going to go ahead and walk past this white cone and we're going to walk to the blue cone and we're going to start our warm up. Okay. So go ahead and show me a nice walk on. Got it. Ooh, you got to wake her up a little bit. You can also give her a little, there you go. She was taking a little snoozeroos. Okay. As you walk off, I'm also going to check your saddle is nice and centered on Tango. I'm going to have you put a little bit of weight in your right stirrup. Very nice. Okay, we're going to make a right hand turn around blue and head on down to green. So, warming up is very important even on a hot day because our bodies and our horses' bodies need an increase of oxygen and blood flow to make sure that we are both supple, we have flexibility, we have good balance, and we decrease our possibility of having injuries this way as well. Okay, since your goal is keeping her in a trot, not breaking gait into a canter, we will be working on a lot of half halts today. Half halts are when we squeeze our ring fingers. That rebalances our horse. It gives them a little heads up that a change is coming. It also helps you to keep control of your rhythm and your pace when you are going through your gaits, okay? We are going to first practice a sitting trot. We do that by keeping our legs nice and long, wrapped around her barrel, heels down, and give it a nice squeeze, keeping our elbows elastic and making sure we are looking where we're going. We will also practice a posting trot, okay? Posting trot is keeping our legs nice and long, again, giving that nice squeeze and rising and falling with the outside leg on the wall. So when that outside shoulder goes up, you are out, your bum comes up at the, out of the saddle, okay? We want to make sure that when we are making these turns in a post that we also use a little bit of our seat bone either to the right or to the left when we're turning right to the left, okay? And we want to make sure we always look where we are going. Posting is important. It takes the weight off our horse's back and increases our ability to stay straight, which she does need to work on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give a little half halt right now, squeezing our ring fingers, giving a little bump, looking straight ahead. We're going to go into a nice practice circle, into a posting trot. So we're going to go ahead, and there you go. And do you feel that you're on the correct diagonal? Yes, you are. Rise and fall with the outside leg on the wall. All right, go ahead and open that inside rein as we make a nice circle all the way around orange as well. Tipping her nose in a little bit so you can see a little bit of eyelash, making sure you're also looking where you're going. She really feels everywhere you look, believe it or not. Beautiful. Okay, you are on the right diagonal, keeping that momentum going. When you get back to green, we are going to cross this diagonal, change our diagonal in the middle, and practice a circle to the other side, increasing balance and flexibility and flexion. So I really like how you look straight ahead. In the middle, in between those two white cones, we're going to sit 2 beats. That's how we change our diagonal. Go ahead and sit 2 beats. Do you feel that you're on the correct diagonal? Yes, you are. We're going to make a nice circle to the left, around yellow, around red, and we're going to come all the way back out around yellow and back to red. Making sure we're going to open that inside rein, looking where we're going, working on our circles, which will really help when we go deep into our corners, which is going to help with that canter, picking up that correct lead. I really like how you did a nice, oh, good job keeping her in a trot and not losing your posting trot. Very nice. Okay. When we get to red, we are going to practice our half circles, one to the left and one to the right. So go ahead and cut across. We're going to make that half circle, opening up that inside rein, looking where we're going. When we get to the middle of the arena, we're going to change reins by changing direction, opening up that inside rein, asking her where we want to go. Outside rein helps keep her in balance. Very, very nice. That was a nice, smooth half circle. Okay. We're going to practice the downward transition. So at green, I'm going to have you go ahead and sit nice and quietly, keeping that trot going, keeping that impulsion, that rhythm. All right, we're going to go ahead and squeeze those ring fingers, asking her for a nice working walk, not letting her break, not letting her stop. Really nice. I see you bumping your legs, asking her to stay in a nice working walk. Great job. All right, Miss Ashley, go ahead and take a nice big breath. Does Miss Tango also take a breath with you? I saw that. That was pretty cool. All right. I'm going to have you come on in. We're going to do a tack check. We're going to talk about cantering. Okay, cantering is our next thing we're going to work on. This is where we're going to keep our elbows nice and elastic, holding kind of tightly, shortening those reins if we need to. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and ask Miss Tango to go ahead and row by pulling our reins back to our pocket. When she stops, we're letting them forward with releasing pressure. Very nice. Okay. All right. Go ahead and do a little jack check. Beautiful. How do you feel? How does she feel? Yes, you did a really good job with keeping her out of that canter. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and when we walk on, we're going to practice our canter. We're going to really go deep into those corners when we ask for this canter. Go ahead and ask. Yep, good job asking her to stay where she is. She's like cantering. I'm all over it, ladies. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and walk on, and I'm going to explain to you how we do a canter. So we're going to walk towards that white cone, and we're going to go ahead and track towards the orchard. So go ahead and ask her to walk on. There you go. Give her a little extra. Nice. Looking where you want to go, straightening her out. Very nice. Okay, so when we do our canter, we are going to keep our inside leg at the girth, outside leg behind the girth, and we're going to give a squeeze, sitting up tall, not bending forward, looking where we're going, and making sure that we're checking, do my reins need to be a little bit tighter? Do they need to be a little bit more loose while also keeping our arms elastic? A lot of moving pieces, huh? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and have you ask her for a nice half halt after red, and I want you to go ahead and get yourself centered, making sure your pelvis is nice in your saddle, but also feels nice and fluid so you can pick up that motion and ride that wave, okay? So go ahead. There you go. I saw that little half halt. She knows what's coming. She loves cantering. All right, go ahead and give her another half halt. Go ahead, inside leg at girth, outside leg around that corner. Really nice. You kept up nice and tall. Arms are nice and elastic. There you go. Keep that head up of hers. All right, Miss Ashley, at blue, you're going to go ahead and cross the diagonal again, asking for a downward transition using that half halt. Nice. Give her a little more leg. There you go. Using that seat, using that impulsion, keeping that rhythm. Okay. Very nice. And in the middle, we're going to go ahead, change that rein because we're getting ready to go left around that red cone. Okay, go ahead and give a half halt. Get ready for that canter. Inside leg at girth, outside leg behind girth, arms elastic, seat nice and secure. Very, very lovely transition. Elbows are nice and elastic. When you get down to green, we're going to ask her for another half halt and a downward transition into a trot. There, that was a lovely, lovely transition. No bottoming out, keeping that rhythm nice. And your C looked really good as you were following through in the wave. Oh, yep, checking her back a little bit. She's like, well, this is the cantering area, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and give her a little half halt and ask her to just give us a nice walk. Nice. Half halts are also important, so is changing the rein because as we go into different gaits, we don't just slam on the brakes. We don't just ask her to quickly turn right or left. All right, we're going to go ahead and ask her to go ahead and walk onto that white cone. We're going to do a little check-in. How you feeling? How's Miss Tango? Yes, yes, you ladies are looking good. All right, we're going to go ahead and come down to this white cone. We're going to make a U-turn and practice one more bend. Give her a little more bend. Um, that also works on tummy muscles. Cantering also works on tummy muscles too, which is really good for overall wellness and fitness. Looking where you want to go, opening that inside rein. Very nice. That was a really nice turn. Giving her a little bump, keeping her nice and straight with your reins and hose. All right. You girls ready? Oh, look, she's ready. She's ready. So let me at him. Okay. Go ahead and get her. Oh, get her back up here. Give her a little bump after walk on. All right, there you go. Now after the hoe. All right, Miss Tango, we're getting to it. All right, take a nice deep breath. Yes, I love how you sat up straight, took that breath. All right, she looks ready to go. She's ready to go. All right, go ahead and ask her to walk on. Hands forward, give her a little bump. Very nice. All right, here we go. We're going to work on this pattern here. All right, so after we get past this red cone, we're going to give her a little half halt, squeezing our ring fingers. You can shorten your range just a little tiny bit. There you go. All right, getting her ready for a posting trot, which we will do from yellow on down to green. Go ahead and give a little half halt, little squeeze, let her know something's coming, rebalance her, get her ready. All right, oh, there you go. Ask again. That's okay. Beautiful. And I did see a little hold back. She kind of thought she was going into a canter. Lovely. And are you on the correct diagonal? Yes, you are rising and falling. We're going to sit 2 beats and change diagonal right in the middle at the white cone. And are you still on the correct diagonal? Very nice. Okay, we're going to track from green onto blue, staying in that posting trot, keeping the weight off her back, giving her some good ability to go ahead and make those turns fluidly. We're going to cross the diagonal from blue on down to red, and we're going to go ahead and sit this diagonal. So gently sit, very nice. The reins are nice and tight, keeping her, yep, giving her some half holds, keeping her out of that canter, but it is coming. So you can go ahead and give her a half halt now, rebalance her. Inside leg at the girth, outside leg. That's okay. That's okay. Get her going again. Beautiful. All right. Okay, half halt. We're going to go this way. Okay. All right. Go ahead and inside leg, outside leg. There you go. Nice. Your arms were really elastic and your back was up straight. Okay. When we get to blue, we're going to go ahead. Oh, keep her nice and straight. We're going to ask for that half halt. Okay. We're going to go into a nice, oh, that was a little abrupt, but that's okay. You caught it. And are you on the correct diagonal? Yes, you are. Okay, let's go ahead and do this half circle. We're going to open up our inside rein, little eyelash. Look where we're going. In the middle of the arena, we are going to change rein by opening up the inside rein and using that outside rein to help guide her where we want to go. Good job asking. Keep her head up. Okay, we're going to go ahead. Oh, she's ready. Keep her there. You go. Keep her there. All right, Miss Ashley. After F, give her a half halt. Get her ready to go into that corner nice and deep. Go ahead and go into a canter. Really nice transition. Fluid seat, keeping that fluid motion following your seat. Good job. Okay, at green, we're going to pull back, tack back. We're going to give her a half halt, ask her to trot. Not there you go. Nice. Not too bottoming out. Okay. All right, we're going to go into our circle. Okay. Very nice. Oh, we're going to go ahead and keep her back. You're doing a good job asking her not to canter. Very nice. Okay, as we come out, we are going to go ahead. There you go. Keep her nice in there. We're going to ask for another half halt, and we're going to go to a downward transition into a walk. Nice and smooth into a walk. There you go. Ask for it again. That's okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, after this white cone, we're going to go ahead and ask Miss Tango to come on into the middle. We are going to go ahead and ask her for a backup. We asked Miss Tango for a backup by bumping our reins towards our pockets. There's 4 steps back, so it's going to be a bump, 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 bump towards our pockets. But before we get there, we will ask her for a hoe. So we're going to bring her nice and straight. We're going to go ahead and ask for a hoe, sitting deep in our seat, pulling some pressure to our pockets and releasing when she stops. Good job. Okay. All right, go ahead and show me a backup with 4 steps back. Really nice. And don't let her walk off yet. There you go. And then, all right, hands forward and ask her to walk 4 steps forward. And then a hoe right to our pocket. Good job. Very, very good. Okay, before we dismount, I'm going to go ahead and let you know how we're going to do it, okay? We're going to keep our reins again in our left hand. We are going to go ahead and hold them kind of nice and tight so she doesn't walk off while we're trying to get down. Take that right leg out of the stirrup, coming up and over her bum, not hitting her bum, laying our tummy on the saddle, kicking out our left stirrup and sliding on down. And you might have to kind of hold because she's bobbing her head a little bit. All right, I'm going to come stand here though as a little backup. Go ahead and show me a nice safe dismount. Very lovely. Awesome job. High five. Good job, ladies. Okay, you worked really hard today keeping her in that canter or in that trot. She really wanted to canter today and helping kind of keep her straight over here. She got a little wiggly. You girls did wonderful today, and next week we'll keep working on those goals. All right. Thank you for watching.